Recently, an article from Days came across my desk that's talking about Algospeak, which is defined in the article as a language that people develop to avoid content moderation by social media algorithms that automatically detect and censor certain words or phrases. And I'm not going to argue that people don't manipulate or edit their language to please some type of algorithm, but I'm noticing something, and if you stick with me, I think you might notice it too. Now, if you recall, back in like 2020 to 2022, when TikTok was rising in popularity, a lot of people took interest in the language that was being used on the platform. And some of us bristled a bit and pushed back a bit because we wanted to make it known that a lot of what was being called TikTok slang or Gen Z slang actually came from Black people. A lot of it was AAVE or African American English. And I fear that Algospeak may be on a path to becoming like TikTok slang, but in a different font. For example, early on, the article delves into the word bop and how it can refer to people on OnlyFans or similar platforms. And at the end of this paragraph, we get a quote saying that bop emerged and got popularized because people were trying to circumvent social media guidelines. And I'm not saying that some people aren't doing that. But if you're anything like me, and if you're from the Bay especially, you might know that bop has been around, right? It's not just something that was created out of thin air by the algorithm, right? Bop has a history that predates algorithm-based social media. The article also calls WLW a form of algospeak that replaced La Dollar Bean, and La Dollar Bean means lesbian. However, my understanding is that WLW, or women loving women, is not a one-to-one synonym with lesbian, right? There are many sexualities that might want to use this, like bisexual and pansexual. And again, WLW has a longer history, maybe even one that starts during the Harlem Renaissance. And I think just calling words like this algo speak without touching on the history outside of the algorithm is, at the very least, incomplete and a bit lazy. But to me, it feels very similar to someone in 2021 saying that, like, bussin' is just TikTok slang.